I like your poise when you are between my thighs. It makes me feel like I'm in paradise. That is a poem written by former President Warren G. Harding, one of hundreds of erotic poems that were recently discovered in his presidential library. Was Warren G. Harding our most erotic president? It's hard to say. We present to you now our brand new documentary, America's Most Erotic President.
The president is the most powerful man in the free world. The president also gets boners. Through the transit of property, one can conclude that the president has the most powerful boners in the free world. But not every president managed to wield this power effectively. Take John F. Kennedy. Though he had a reputation as a womanizer, he had a soft little wiener. And during sex, he always said things like this.
Welcome to Camelot. I hope I can make you come a lot.
Bill Clinton may have gotten laid, but he was about as erotic as the Hamburglar.
Hey, Monica, Hillary, wanna fuck?
I'm Madeline Albright.
Whatever.
And for all his skills as a writer and orator, Lincoln laid nothing but logs whenever he tried to seduce someone.
A house divided against itself cannot stand, and I cannot stand whenever I get a huge stiffy when I'm thinking of you, because you're hot. By the way, you're a man because I'm gay.
The most interesting presidents were not our most erotic, you see. They didn't need to be. Their gravitas did all the work for them, no. It was our boring presidents, our shitty presidents, our fat president. We needed to do something a little extra to get the lady folk of their choice into bed with them. Take Ulysses S. Grant. He was a notorious drunk and perhaps relatedly a terrible president. But he made that drunkenness work for him and became a freak in the whiskey-soaked sheets.
Hey, I'm drunk. Like a skunk. What's that funk, my bud? My farty butt. That's right, I'm the president. Oh yeah, I was drunk in Shiloh. Shiloh, baby. You wanna know what the S stands for? Stank butt. Ulysses S. Stank butt wants to put his beard on that beard. You know what that means? I'm a war hero! Woo!
William Howard Taft is best remembered for only 3 things. He was fat, he took a demotion to Supreme Court Justice after his term was over, and he was fat. But perhaps he should be known for more. Perhaps he should be known for making women as hungry for him as he was for bathtub cake.
Darling, how I love your face. How I long for your embrace. Your eyes round like cookies. Your nose dainty like a macaroon. Your mouth filled with pudding. Like a big bowl of pudding. Oh, put pudding in my big belly. Pudding, 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 pudding.
Calvin Coolidge spoke so little, he was known as Silent Cal. Maybe he didn't have any famous speeches or quotes for all time, but he didn't need them to get flappers to flap their guns all over his roaring 20-inch dick.
Oh, goodness me. You're President Calvin Coolidge. Tell me, what was it like to pass the Revenue Act of 1924? Oh, Calvin, won't you plug me up like a big bootlegger's bottle of whiskey?
But who was America's most erotic president? Well, it was none other than William Henry Harrison. He only lasted 30 days in office, but in that time he banged 69 chicks in the Oval Office. What made him so erotic? Well, he banged 69 chicks in the Oval Office. And 69 is a sex number, so it's like double sex. Well, there you have it. America's most erotic president. For that just happened, I'm Tom Brokaw.
just happened! Woo! I am your host, Harrison George. This is the show of sketch and comedy written about the week that was, written fresh every week. Give yourselves a big round of applause for being here on this beautiful Saturday evening. We're so proud to be here at CIC, which is one of my favorite theaters in town. Let's get the show started, huh? What do we think? Woo! Let's get started the way we always get started, with some death jokes. Maybe you guys heard about this. George Bush, President George Bush, underwent knee surgery this weekend. Yeah. Without looking at the x-rays, doctors went in sure that they would find something, and now they're going to be stuck in surgery for the next 10 years. A 24-year-old woman in England has spent $30,000 to look like Kim Kardashian. $30,000, yeah. She has currently saved up enough money to buy one shoe. Pizza Hut has unveiled a new giant pizza-shaped cookie in the hopes that it would attract more kids to their restaurant. Been there, tried that, said the Catholic Church. And finally, 2 men were arrested for smoking heroin in the bathroom of a Chuck E. Cheese. I guess they didn't have enough tickets to go for the lava lamp, so they went with heroin instead. All right, let's take it to the desk. Woo! How are you guys doing tonight, huh? You guys having a good weekend so far?
Yeah.
Yeah! Anything exciting happen?
The weather's nice.
The weather's nice. That's all we need to know, right? Well, I'm pleased this much to be here. This is always the highlight of my week, and we have an amazing show. And we're just going to have a great time, so we should get started. Maybe you guys heard about this. There's an Oklahoma State representative named Mike Ritzie who's working very hard to get immigrant children out of the country. He claims that they are a quarantine problem and contain the potential for mass diseases. Pretty serious threat and allegation. I thought it'd be interesting to have him on the show. Please, round of applause for Oklahoma Representative Mike Ritzie, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Now let's just set the record straight, okay? I'm an American, I'm a physician, I'm an elected official, I'm made of Wonder Bread, apple pie, beef, and whole milk.
That's pretty American.
Yes, it is. You know what's not American, Harrison?
What's that?
All this infectious, exotic disease running rampant through our streets.
So I just want to make sure I get this right. You are afraid that these kids are going to spread diseases if admitted into our country. These are children mainly from South America.
Central America, hotbeds of disease, Harrison. And I do not want that happening. Listen, I'm a physician, okay? We have a patient on the table. She's beautiful. She has an infection. And it's spreading from the South.
I get it. So, in this metaphor, the patient is America. Very clever.
Yes.
Yes. So, America is sick, is what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's a foreign entity.
A foreign entity is invading her, eating her from the insides, infecting her with all kinds of oozes and problems, and I think we need to get it out as fast as possible.
Now, you're talking about a very specific demographic within the country, right? This isn't everybody. This isn't everybody immigrant trying to get into the country.
No, it's these children. I don't want these children infecting our communities.
Well, I think that's a little severe, don't you? I mean, they're kids. And this country is very big. There's room for all types of people in this country.
Well, see, this is very similar to how an infection works. You know, an infection starts off as very small. You know, it sees a body, it sees a great, big, healthy body, and the body is very kind and generous, so it doesn't notice. And the infection moves in to replace weakness, and eventually it starts to multiply. It starts feeding, and it takes all the food and housing from the body. Okay.
That's kind of a racist thing to say.
I didn't say anything about race. You mentioned race. I didn't mention race.
All right, fine. It just seems like you're talking a very specific group of people that you don't want in this country. Some people, maybe not you, some people within your party are using this as an excuse to kick out other types of people, certain races or ethnicities of this country.
Sure. That's what they can do. All I'm talking about is infection. I'm not talking about race. You keep injecting race into the situation. I'm just a doctor talking about infection.
Fine, well, let's talk infection then. What is the prognosis for your patient?
Oh gosh, it's not good. It's not good right now. She got a stage 2 infection, and we are barreling towards a stage 3.
Okay, so what's a stage 3 look like?
Oh, you won't even recognize her at stage 3. The skin will start to change color and she'll look.
See, that's clearly another race myth.
No, you keep injecting race in this. You're twisting my words.
Okay, fine. Please, just, if we're sticking to your ludicrous scientific metaphor, explain to me how infection works.
Very simple. You have a healthy, proud body that's the envy of everyone in the world. And then all of a sudden, an unwanted guest shows up at the body, and it spots an opportunity, or it sees it as a weakness that moves in and starts feeding and multiplying ferociously. Now, fortunately, there are some brave white blood cells.
Okay, see, no, you did it again.
What?
You're making this about race. You're saying
You are hung up on this race issue. You are obsessed with race.
no, I am not obsessed. You are.
No, you are obsessed with race.
No, you're twisting my words, all right? You don't like that these kids are foreign.
No, you don't like that these kids are foreign.
Stop that, all right?
Stop.
You're taking my
Stop.
words.
Take my words.
God,
Stop that. Stop.
I hate that you pretend to hide behind science and information to spread your racist views. Sometimes I just want to choke the life out of you people.
Isn't that just like a liberal? You know, it's impossible to talk to people.
Representative Mike Ritzie, everybody. Thought we were really going to get somewhere. I really was naive enough to think we could have an Oklahoma senator or Oklahoma representative on this stage and actually get something achieved. That's shame on me. We're moving on now. There was a lot of news in the world this week, especially in this country, involving gender and moving from race to gender. A lot of things involving women's rights and women's equality. From the list on BuzzFeed, maybe you saw it. The BuzzFeed list, women who don't need feminism. A list of women holding up signs saying, I don't need feminism because I don't like playing the victim, stuff like that. Women who just basically misunderstand the whole definition of feminism. To the allegations that came out of a college campus about their horrendous handling of a rape situation. Whenever we have something on the show involving gender that's too gross or unsettling or depressing for us to talk about, we like to hand it off to our women's correspondent, Amy Young, who tries to make it into something. Please, big round of applause now for Amy Young. Amy Young, come on down. Hi, Amy.
Hey, Harrison, I'm not having it today. I'm done. I'm over it. I mean that I quit. I'm tired of taking every article I read on Jezebel and then trying to turn it into a poop joke for your show.
Okay, well, to be fair, we just tell you to look at Jezebel. You're the one who automatically turns them all into poop jokes, so that's on you.
Okay, Harrison, whether or not I enjoy a good poop joke is irrelevant here. What I'm trying to say is that the world has gotten too sad. Look, I've tried my best. I even made a moderately successful YouTube video about feminism, and nothing changed. No one's life got better.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying I'm tired of batting for the losing team, friend. Okay? I've turned in my adorable feminist glasses. You'll notice I'm not wearing them now.
Yeah.
And I joined Reddit earlier today. Harrison,
Oh, don't say it.
I've become a men's rights activist.
Amy.
Woo!
Come on, Amy. You can't be serious, okay? Look, this is a very funny bit, but you can go back to just being you now.
Harrison, look, I have been misled my entire life. Women in our society hold all the power in their boobs.
Look, all right.
And, go ahead.
You're a very enlightened lady. You're smart and you're capable. This is
Okay,
terrible.
But Harrison, this is a community that I believe in. Also, they let me eat all the Fritos and drink all the diet soda that I want to.
Well, again, to be fair, you were already doing that. They made up most of your diet already.
Potato.
Look, this is crazy, all right? This isn't making any sense. Why would you do this?
Okay, look, Harrison. Number one, I want to only be called female from now on.
Fine.
Woman, no more. Female. And I really believe in a lot of these things.
I actually think that a woman would be too irrational to be president. I believe the friend zone is real and it sucks. Okay? Female privilege totally exists. Women just love getting pregnant to make false paternity claims. If a guy is a nice guy, he probably not only deserves cookies but also anal sex. Domestic violence is an issue best dealt with in the home, and rape is overreported. Whoa! See? Case in point! Case in point, Harrison! Crazy, irrational, slutty female goes off the handle, and who's the real victim? The men's rights activist.
Yeah, that's a very convenient setup you have there. You get to challenge every other party of people, and yet you're always still the victim.
I'm not arguing that. It's great. That's why I joined this.
Guess what? You're still crazy, okay?
Okay, Harrison. Okay, so I'm crazy. Great. Oh, you know what though? In this movement, I get to be angry and mean, and people might get to call me misguided or a loner or socially awkward or creepy, but nobody calls me a cunt. So who's crazy now?
You are still crazy. You are absolutely 100% crazy.
I don't mean to interrupt or anything.
Yeah.
Is there a chance you could tell Amy to be reasonable and just like calm down a little bit? We got a show to do.
Yeah, and she's making us look bad.
Yeah. Also, I wrote a sketch for later that has 2 whores in it, and it won't work with just Emily. I need 2 whores.
These are all valid points, gentlemen. Thank you. Yes, all of these are good points.
1 + 1, 2 whores.
Yes, I know how comedy works. You need 2 whores. I got it.
Okay.
Amy, look, maybe we can table this discussion. How about after the show I buy you a drink and we can talk about it?
Oh, female privilege again. The girl gets a drink bought for her. You know what? Guys buy girls drinks all the time, and they only sometimes have roofies in them. Pathetic. And actually, yes, that would be delightful. I will take a vodka soda with extra lime, please.
Okay, Amy Young having the giant crisis, everyone. Cargo pants, huh? You guys reading that She's holding Game of Thrones? See, I'm reading those books right now, having a blast. They are great books. I cannot recommend them enough. They're very sad because everyone you love dies. Moving on. Let's move on to something more cheerful. Some good news finally in the show. Maybe you heard about this. A dog in Indianapolis saved a deaf boy from a house fire when he woke up the boy. Now, police are saying the dog is some kind of giant hero. They want to give him a medal and...
Harrison. Sorry.
Hi, guys.
I was just down here.
What's going on?
Well, we as the cast were talking. And,
okay. This is never good. One sec, guys. I'm sorry.
You know, you heard about the boy that the dog had saved. The boy.
Yeah, I was in the middle of talking about it. Yeah.
He's like this really heroic and cute little dog.
Yes.
Okay, so you know how we've been really, really responsible lately? Like, you know how quick I did that quick change? So responsible.
That was a great quick change.
You know, and you remember the cast goldfish that we kept alive for like 2 months?
Yeah, I do remember. You kept that damn thing alive forever.
Well, how cool would it be if we had a cast dog?
No, absolutely not. We're not getting a dog.
Oh, come on! We could bring it to the show and brush its hair, and it wouldn't be any responsibility on your part.
See, no, that's what you guys say, but I know I'm going to be the one that ends up taking care of it. This is how it always works.
No, it wouldn't happen, I swear.
And what happens if it does?
It will not happen.
Yeah, but what happens if it does?
That will be the last thing that we ever ask from you, ever.
No more asking for things?
No, ever.
So that means no cast pontoon boats?
Oh, fine. No pontoon boat.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, well, you have to promise to take care of it. All of you! It will not be my responsibility. I have to take care of the show. I have to take care of a smelly dog, too.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Pinky promise?
Yeah.
All right, take a blood oath. All right, that's completely reasonable. Well, fine. Go get yourselves a cast dog. Make sure it's cute. All right. Yeah. Yay! It's like I'm getting my We'll be right back. We'll take a quick commercial break.
This summer,
Honey, come inside for dinner.
re-experience the epicness
Okay, Mom, I'll be there in a second.
that stopped a city cold in its tracks.
Ooh, that breeze is chilly.
Hey, Mom, look at this thermometer I found. It says it's 58 degrees out.
58 degrees. Oh God, no, it's back. Get inside!
Polar Vortex 2. Rise of the Vortexes. Starring Aaron Eckhart as a ridiculously good-looking military commander.
God damn it, why? Why does it keep happening?
It's really simple, actually. It's when a stream of Arctic air flows down.
No! Why do I keep doing these shitty action movies? I'm a legitimately good actor! Did you see Rabbit Hole?
Hold yourself together, man! Your city needs you. It's almost cold to wear a cardigan outside.
Alright. I'll help. Next year I'm totally doing Oscar bait. We're going full-blown Nick Cage.
Also starring Nick Cage. Going full-blown Nick Cage.
I'm Nick Cage!
Polar Vortex 2. Rise of the Vortexes. Vortices. Vortexi? Are we sure about that plural? Oh, fuck it. Also starring Paul Walker. Digitally inserted using footage from previous films.
Don't give up on me. We're gonna make it. You hear?
We gotta go fast and furious.
You're right. We should keep moving. Let's head south. It's our best chance.
We gotta go fast and furious.
And featuring Andy Serkis as the Vortex. Polar Vortex 2. Rise of the Vortexes series. This summer, it's time to chill.
Alright, welcome back. We're going to see that movie, huh? That's going to be fun. I'm excited. I went and saw Snowpiercer. Have you guys seen Snowpiercer yet? It's a really good movie. It's got Chris Evans in it, you know? Never a big Chris Evans fan. Kind of just a dumb hunk of meat, I felt like. Until Captain America, then he was pretty good. And then in this movie, he's great. I recommend it. Moving to the world of sports. Now, this was huge news, obviously. We talked about it last week on the show, too. Last week's announcement that LeBron James will return to Cleveland has set in motion a flurry of moves by other NBA teams, kicking free agency season into high gear. Now, a lot to discuss and a lot of updates to make. Please welcome our sports correspondent, Matthew Tucker.
Hey, Harrison. Wish I was coming out under better circumstances.
What do you mean? You're just here to talk about NBA free agents.
Wish it was that easy, my old pal. Did a lot of research for this story, and LeBron James is getting $42 million for 2 years, and Carmelo Anthony $122 for 5 years. It's time for me to get mine.
What are you talking about?
Free agency, Harrison. I'm filing for free agency. That's right. I'm gonna talk to other topical sketch show, comedy shows, and see what's out there. I just want to test the market. It's nothing personal. It's just for me. You just gotta see what's out there.
You make no money on
So
this.
you admit it? You're telling all these people.
My boy Tucker's a fucking freight train of comedy, man. You better jump on board now or he's gone. Yeah, I'll see you at the pump tomorrow, motherfucker. I'm talking prime rib on top of lobster stuff with prime rib, and you're buying bitch. Holy shit, Harrison fucking George, you old rat bastard cocksucking motherfucker. How you doing? Ready to play ball day?
Look, Tucker is very important to this show, but we have zero budget, okay?
That is horseshit. That is horseshit. My man is a hot commodity right here, okay? He does everything. He's a real versatile comedian. You want fucking accents? Give me an accent. Good day, mate. That's gold. That's worth a lot of money. That's a lot of money right there. You want an impression, huh? Give me an impression. Give me Obama.
Good day, mate! Spot on, Harrison.
Look, we don't have any money, all right? You saw our budget last week. We have 0 money. But what I can do is offer you another slice of pizza every week after the show. 1 slice of pizza.
That's outrageous.
We guess we're just gonna go to another comedy show.
Yeah.
And that's all you
major
got.
offers from all three of the big major comedy shows right now. This is happening. This recently occurred. Come on, dude, let's go get some sushi.
We're leaving. We're almost by the exit.
We are going fast.
Tucker!
Walk any further.
Tucker! I'm gonna call your bluff. 1 slice of pizza and a breadstick.
Two toppings.
Cheese.
Alright, you gotta feel like son of a bitch.
Alright. That was close. We need him in that horse sketch coming up. If we had lost him, I don't know what we would have done. Moving forward. Maybe you guys heard about this in the news. Speaker of the House John Boehner is currently trying to sue the President of the United States, Barack Obama, saying that he's overstepping his executive rights by creating his own laws. He said, this is what Boehner said, if Obama starts writing his own laws now, future presidents will be able to do it too. So as a special treat, we thought we'd jump into the future and meet with one of our future U.S. presidents. Big round of applause, please, for future President, cast member Philip Amler. Hey! Hello, Chicago! Hey, nice to see you. Hey, yeah. Noah Amler, how did you become president? I didn't know anything about it. When did this happen?
You know what? Thank you, Harrison, because it's that kind of incredulity that eventually spurs me on to greatness.
Well, what year did you become president? When did this even happen?
2033.
That's not even an election.
Well, okay, a lot of things change after the Costa Rican War of 28. Okay, my friend. Look, I am appalled at John Boehner's lawsuit. Because the fact is, in the future, presidents make up laws all the time, and people love us for it.
Really? Okay, all right, I'm interested. You got me. What kind of laws are you going to make when you're future president?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. I got a national ban on traffic jams, legalized sex bot marriage, and my signature executive achievement, the Affordable Ice Cream Act. Bring up those sweet treats!
All right!
Yeah! There you go! Yeah! Take it! Yeah! Who likes ice cream? Woo!
Weird way to put it. Well, I know lots of people who run, okay? I hung out with a lot of runners in high school. They all thought it was pretty cool.
No. You want to talk about a real sport? A real sport?
Okay.
Wrestling. Wrestling is two men grappling at each other's bodies, completely naked, next to a hot bathhouse. And if they happen to penetrate each other, then so be it in the name of Hermes, god of sport.
Okay. Sport is naked men grappling with some penetration.
Right there.
Okay, that's good to know, I guess.
Try this one on for size sports fans. Ever heard of Pankration? Pankration! Just like wrestling, two men, naked. This time they're bare-knuckle boxing, kicking each other in the gut, doing something called a tracheal choke grip. Nobody stops until one man dies or says the safe word. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just fight.
Okay, that's pretty intense. That does sound like a pretty strong event. You have to admit, though, you have to admit on the very basic level, running 100 miles is a pretty strong athletic feat.
Tell that to Photippides, the idiot that ran from Marathon to Athens, then fucking died? He died! That is a marathon! Now, you calling this little twink parade of yours a marathon? That's just a little tacky, I think, don't you? Don't you say you want to just rub Photip's nose in it by stretching out to 100? Well, guess what? Knock, knock! Who's there? It's my dad Zeus, and you're getting hit in the dick with a lightning bolt! Hermes got a sport!
Well,
Hermes!
okay. My Aunt Carol ran a marathon, and she said it was the proudest moment of her life.
I saw. She barely beat her personal best of 7 hours. Ugh.
It's not about time.
And at the finish line, unfortunately, she lived, unlike Fudgipaties.
Oh, wow. Hey, just so you know, she did actually end up dying from heat stroke later that night, and it was terrible.
Harrison, I'm so sorry. It just seemed like a great opportunity for a killer slam.
I do admit it was a pretty decent burn.
Still bros?
Still gross.
Hey! Here's a crazy thought. Here's a wild one. What do you say? Me, Hermes got a sport, and you, Harrison, never done sports before. Go down by a hot bathhouse, like a hot spring or something. Me and you, buddy. We strip down, get rid of this old thing. Cover ourselves in dirt and oil, and we win ourselves a little championship. You and me.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to pass.
You gay?
No, I'm just more of an indoor kid.
Your Aunt Carol seems like a very lovely woman.
Thank you. Hermes, God of Thunder and sports, everybody! Seems like a pretty nice guy. All said and done, pretty nice guy. We're coming to the end of the show now, getting close at least. We have one more sports every week. There's sports. I'm a real sports head. Well, I got a lot of things to say about sports, I guess. Tonight, in Dublin, Ireland, they're having an MMA UFC Fight to End All Fights. What do they call it? I had it written down here. Fight to End All Fights. You know, it's called like Fire in the Ireland or something like that. Knockout in Glasgow. I bet that's what it is. They're having a UFC fight in Dublin, Ireland tonight. And the fight's going to take place here in a couple hours. I don't know what Irish time is over there. But one thing they will not be doing is having the fight to determine the airweight champion. Now, we here at That Just Happened, we're lucky enough to have the current champion of the 80 pounds or underweight class, the airweight champion, here to help us understand why their match was canceled last minute. Please give it up for undefeated MMA air champion, Mark Campbell!
That's what I'm talking about. Let me hear some noise out there. Let's make a noise out there. Are we saying like, are we fellas out there? Are you my fellas? Are you my hands? Are you looking beneath my wings? Yeah. Are we feeling like we feel it?
Thank you so much for being on the show. Now, your match got canceled last minute. Tell me what happened.
Fear happened, Harrison. People fear. So much power in such a compact vessel. I am extraordinarily tough for only 76 pounds.
I would say you look very tough. That was a very harrowing display. I would never want to get in a verbal fight with you, let alone anything involving flying kicks.
That's a smart move.
Now, that still doesn't explain why it was actually canceled.
All my fights are canceled, Harrison. And you know what? It's because people quake with fear at the mere thought of getting in the cage. That's what happens, Harrison. And you know what? Anytime someone manages to even make my weight class, they accidentally eat a peanut or a cashew and are overweight. In this case, however, my opponent died of malnourishment. Yeah!
You shouldn't celebrate that. That's really sad.
People will die!
Well, look, I have a very special, exciting surprise for both you and our audience. We were actually able to find someone who fits inside your weight class to fight you for your belt tonight. I say we bring him out and have a fight. What do you guys say?
Yeah! I say bring him out, because it's dinner time, and I'm not hungry.
Oh, wow. All right, well, let's bring out the opponent.
Oh my God! You're gonna be eating your monthly meal for a tube, you son of a tube! Okay.
To be fair, we brought out our own rep and a corner man for you. Bring them out, please. There we go.
You know what? I got here.
And I, of course, will be cornerman for my best friend since the 4th grade, Mr. Stickman. All right, boys, all right, please, fight! In your corners, ready? Let's get it on!
Holy shit! What kind of fucking peanut did that son of a bitch eat? The hell's the matter with you? You letting a couple of stick men beat you up like that? Look at those 2 stick men over there.
I'm not a stick man.
I thought you should be eating them for breakfast. Don't eat. Never eat.
Stop crying! Stick man, you're doing great. You keep this up, you're gonna win. Cut you. I'm not really experienced at that. I don't know if I can.
Hey, we're best friends. I trust you. Now cut me.
Hey.
Honey,
A minute. Alright, I got this.
it's me and Stickboy. Be careful out there. I love you and the whole town is rooting for you.
I want a wife.
I killed my best friend!
My ears are ringing. That was really loud.
Oh, winner of my TKO Steel World Heavyweight Champion! Get out of here! A man died today!
There will be more.
Come in music! This is a sad day. I killed my best friend. Can we please get someone to clean up this dead body?
Yeah, just let me get my broom real quick.
Oh.
Husband's brains! You'll pay for this, Harrison George.
Give us a minute to get everything cleaned up. We're going to take one more commercial break. We'll be right back.
Well, hey there, folks. My name's Sandra.
And I'm Jared.
We're your friendly neighborhood TSA agents.
But don't worry, we're gonna keep it chill. We just want to go over a few recent threats to airport security, okay?
This week's big threat is snails.
Now I know what you're thinking. Snails? You mean the adorable little creatures from the smash hit blockbuster animated film Turbo starring Ryan Reynolds? A snail couldn't hurt a fly, right?
Wrong. A snail could hurt a fly. In fact, a snail could hurt your flying experience.
Now, Sandra, why do we got snails on the brain?
Well, Jared, just this week at LAX, they found 2 picnic baskets full to the brim of big, giant African snails all the way from some African country.
Now, not only are these snails prohibited by the USDA, but they are chock full of parasites that could easily wiggle on out of one of those picnic baskets and into your parasite-free summer butt.
Hashtag yes all butts.
Customs says this is the most snails they've ever seen, 67 snails.
You know how many snails I'd like to see? 1, and his name was Turbo. And I'd like to see him on the silver screen and not in an airport.
Look, if you don't want to, not bring snails in the country for security issues, please just do it so we don't have to deal with customs.
Those guys cannot keep it chill.
Anytime they find a picnic basket full of snails in an airplane, they come to us bragging about how many snails they found and saying, "Oh, we saved America."
Oh, jeez, try hard much, customs?
And here's the worst part. The moment customs found all these snails, they didn't let them free to run off in the fields and do their little races. No, they incinerated them right on the spot. Can you believe that?
Imagine, snail racing champion, a little Turbo, engulfed in flames. Imagine his tiny snail cries as his tiny snail flesh burns off of his tiny snail body. Imagine Ryan Reynolds burning to death. Imagine Ryan Reynolds a snail.
So please leave the snails at home. Okay?
Okay. please.
Skip it, Jill.
Thanks, bye!
You know, I started this show to have a good time with my friends, just be happy, bring some joy to the world, and in one show I've now got a dead cat with diabetes. I got my whole cast mad at me. They're going to be so sad when they find out. And now my best friend since 4th grade is dead. What is my life? What is my
Listen, we all had separately the best sleepover party. So great. So where's Harrison the cat? So where's he?
Yeah, we want to see him. Yeah.
Guys, I have some bad news.
Oh my God, you killed him!
No, I did not kill him. He is dead. I should say. He's dead. He died in my arms like moments after, literally seconds after you died. You left, he died. He's dead.
No! Well, did you feed him his medicine? Or give him food? Or check his insulin?
Okay,
or
no.
Did you massage his colon? You have to massage his colon 3 times.
Okay, you all, I did not know any of those things were supposed to happen.
Oh my gosh!
How did cat care?
It's supposed to be a mother's intuition.
This isn't my cat! Look, I'm sorry, alright? The cat is dead, and I'm very sad. He was going to die.
In 8 months, Harrison! In 8 months!
Look, I'm sorry, he's dead. If I could make it up to you, I would. If you wanted anything else, any non-related thing, non-animal related thing, I would do it for you. If you guys would just not be mad at me.
Oh, like, get over it? Easy for you to say.
Yeah, you killed him.
Harrison the person! Oh, okay. That actually hurts a lot somehow. Yeah. Look, just what do you want? What can I do? Is there anything I'll buy you pizza, huh? Tucker, pizza?
How about you buy us a pontoon boat?
Looks like I'm getting the cast of pontoon. Everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Tune in next week when we have a brand new pontoon boat.